In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the top grant websites for this year. Let's get started. Hey everyone, I'm Rinde from AskRinde. Welcome. Please subscribe to the #1 community for real estate, income, grants, and credit. So if you'd like to know what the top grant websites are for this year, make sure you watch the video to the end and leave a comment below if you need help with anything. So whether you're a beginner for grants and just starting the process or experienced, these grant websites will help your business, research, and network to receive grants. Number 1, InsidePhilanthropy.com. So Inside Philanthropy is a research and analysis site that focuses on foundations and major donors. So this site actually is a data-driven site that focuses specifically on heavy research of every major foundation as well as major donor in the U.S. And this is key because through the foundations and major donors, you get insight into the family trust and wealth managers that are decision makers on giving grants through these entities. Now this is a paid website, but it provides key features such as insights into funders' profile for grant seekers. It also provides curated guides to key funders that's organized so you can actually know where they are by issue as well as place. It also provides in-depth white papers on trends for top funding landscapes. Now there are funding landscapes that provide more grants in certain areas over others, and these top trends will tell you. In addition to that, they give you the contact information for over 15,000 foundation staff members, as well as support to be able to actually use their grant finder. So this is actually one of the key websites that you can actually use. Now specifically they're queued more on the nonprofit side, but the goal that you actually want to focus in on are the foundations as well as the major donors, because oftentimes they actually have dual purpose disbursements for grants, not just for nonprofits, but also for for-profits. But being aligned and being connected with these foundations as well as major donors can be very key. So for that reason, this actual website makes our list because it's actually resourceful and specifically focusing and helping you find foundations as well as major donors to be able to establish and broaden your grant network. Number 2, AskRinde.com. So our website, AskRinde.com, is the top website for business grants nationwide in all 50 states. So we feature the latest grants for small businesses nationwide. And over the last 2 years, we've amassed a huge database of thousands of grants, from short-term grants to long-term grants, to startup grants, to new businesses that are starting that need access to capital. We also have grant sources, as well as money and income sources. In addition to that, we have an SBA section, where we actually feature the latest news on the SBA, from grants to programs that the SBA has available for small businesses. In addition to that, we have sections for incubators as well as administrators. So there's a difference between websites that are actually just featuring only grants that they are administering and having a source that actually includes grants from all the administrators. So there are different bodies and entities that are administering grants around the country, whether they're economic development offices, CFDIs, business accelerators, or business administrative services. We include all of them. We also include a section for business-friendly foundations, which is a game changer because there are foundations from all around the country that want to actually see businesses grow and blossom. And they have grants available to be able to disseminate and disperse to those businesses, whether they're doing it through a wealth manager or they're doing it through a business accelerator. Having relationships and having the access and the details of these foundations is extremely key. So we've included that in our section for business-friendly foundations at my website, AskRinde.com. In addition to that, we actually have our monthly grant list, which we release every month. So you can actually see new grants for small businesses around the country that you can apply for right by downloading the grants list. In addition to that, we also have an income list that you can actually download on a monthly basis by being a part of our academy at AskRinde.com. In addition to that, we have our accountability group where we meet monthly to be able to discuss our business growth, our business strategy, as well as our grants application and our grants process. So this has actually been a big game changer for our members all around the country because this is something that really helps them to be able to sharpen themselves and actually collaborate with others and compare to see what's working, what grant application process is working, what's not working, what changes can they make, not only in their business to be able to receive grants, but also get more sales and generate more income in their business. So for grants for small business, we're a top resource. covering many of the needs that small business have in trying to actually get grants, generate sales for their business, and grow their businesses to the next level. Number 3, the Council of Foundations, cof.org. So the Council of Foundations is a nonprofit membership association that's been in existence for 75 years, and they have over 800 members. Now, this entity is actually very key in that they provide guidance as well as influence to philanthropies all around the country. As philanthropies look for pathways of where they're going to give, how to establish trust, and actually find the means to be able to disperse funds, they actually turn to the COF for guidance on how to execute and how to actually build a bridge from where they are to where they need to be in their philanthropic efforts. So using this network of foundations as a key resource can go a long way in finding off-market grants that are local as well as regional. And to connect with the Council of Foundations, they have various membership types, from community foundations to private grant makers to corporate grant makers to grant-making public charities to non-U.S. and tribal grant makers as well as non-grant makers. So they actually have a unique membership model, and you can get more information and learn more about their membership model and how to actually use this site to your advantage by going directly to their website at cof.org. Number 4, the Center for Inclusive Entrepreneurship. So the Center for Inclusive Entrepreneurship is a community enterprise program that provides one-on-one training as well as direct steps on how to start a business. So we included this actual website because it's actually a model type of what you need to be looking for nationwide. Outside of the SBA, very few organizations and entities exist to be able to help small businesses with the training and the first steps on how to actually develop and grow their businesses properly. How do they get access to money, grants? How do they get access to training to do, conduct, and actually grow their businesses locally? What business ideas can they use for marketing? How can they actually cut costs? How can they generate sales? And also, how can they get their products for the least amount of money? So these are all ideas that community enterprise programs like the Center for Inclusive Entrepreneurship can produce and give you as a business owner that's just starting to help you become more profitable and become a value to your customers as well as your community. So community enterprise programs such as the Center for Inclusive Entrepreneurship can connect your business with training, advising, networking, as well as financing, which includes grants as well as flex loans. So some small businesses that are established, as well as those that are just starting up, can actually use mini grants or micro grants to be able to give them a boost to get ahead. So community enterprise programs are excellent sources to be able to find these micro grants and these mini grants to get them that start, where they can actually get in position to go after more substantial grants and financing options for their businesses. So to learn more about the model of community enterprise programs that can help small businesses nationwide, you can actually check out this website at cie-nw.org. Number 5, the Cummings Foundation at cummingsfoundation.org. So the Cummings Foundation is a multi-year grant program that to date has given out over $400 million in grants in the Boston area. Now this is actually a model foundation, and there are a few similar foundations to this one around the country. They give out local grants, and currently they're targeting giving out $30 million in grants. And the grants are actually broken up into 3 parts. So for this year, they're targeting giving out $20 million in grants via 125 3-year grants of $30,000 to $300,000 each. Now these are actually for first-time grant recipients as well as returning grant recipients. In addition to that, they're giving out $10 million in grants via 25 10-year grants of $100,000 to $1 million each. Now these are actually for returning recipients, for a total of $30 million to 150 winners. Now this is actually up by $5 million from the previous year, where they were actually capped at $25 million. So we've actually covered the Cummings Foundation here quite extensively, and we've included information on them in our resource area at my website, AskRinde.com. The key with grant sources like the Cummings Foundation that are disseminating funds to nonprofits is to actually align yourself with their grant recipients, because these grant recipients need services. They actually need the execution of what they're being given the grant for. So understand that you can actually get the benefit of the grant monies for these nonprofits and from these nonprofits by actually aligning yourself with them as a service provider, in many cases being a small business owner. This is a great way for you to actually take advantage of the benefits of a grant, specifically grant sources like this, where they actually are giving out grants on an annual basis. These are recurring multi-year grants from 3 to 10 years. So these returning recipients have been getting these grants consistently for years. Typically, these grant recipients receive grant installments from $10,000 to $100,000 on an annual basis. And they focus specifically on human services, social justice, education, as well as social services. So websites such as the CummingsFoundation.org are good models to recognize and source similar foundations in your local area so you can actually get the benefit of these multi-year grants. So we'll be sharing with you more top grant websites that you can actually use to apply for grants and establish and expand your grant network. Also, we'll be sharing more in our accountability group at my website, AskRinde.com. Now you can join our accountability group by going directly to my website at AskRinde.com, where we collaborate. We talk about the grants that are on the horizon, how to apply, what strategies we're going to use to be able to get more income, more money, more sales, more grants coming into our business. So make sure you join our accountability group by going to my website at AskRinde.com and getting started today. Also, if you'd like to get your business started today and getting grants consistently for your business, coming into your business as an income stream, make sure you join us to our Grants Masterclass. Our Grants Masterclass is a game changer. It's helped so many businesses and people all around the country. We have network members from all around the country using the information in this valuable Grants Masterclass to execute and grow their business and get more income coming into their business via grants. So make sure you connect with us by going to my website at AskRinde.com, clicking on grants, and getting started today. We look forward to seeing you inside the Grants Masterclass. So, if you'd like to learn more about the top grant websites, grants that you can actually use to expand your business and grow your business, make sure you watch this next video, our grants playlist, and also check out our resource area at my website, AskRinde.com. So, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. You can also email me. My email address is AskRindeNetwork@gmail.com. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Until next time, thank you so much for watching.